Welcome to Star by Us, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the incomparable Montgomery Clift. This brooding heartthrob of the 1950s was known for his intense performances on screen, but behind the scenes, he was a complex and deeply sensitive soul. From his early days as a child actor to his rise as a leading man, Clift's life was marked by both brilliant success and personal turmoil. So let's begin our journey into the extraordinary life of Montgomery Clift, starting with his formative years. Montgomery Clift was born on October 17, 1920, in Omaha, Nebraska, to William Brooks Clift and Ethel Fogg Clift. His early childhood was spent in a beautiful colonial-style house on Chicago's North Side, where his family had relocated when he was just a few months old. The Clifts were a close-knit family, with Montgomery being the youngest of 3 children. His parents, both from prominent families, instilled in him a love for the arts and encouraged his creative expression. As a young boy, Montgomery would often put on impromptu performances for his family, showcasing his talent for acting and singing. His mother, Ethel, was a former actress herself and recognized her son's innate ability. She began taking him to theater productions in Chicago, where he would watch in awe as the actors brought characters to life on stage. This early exposure to the world of theater had a profound impact on Montgomery, sparking a passion that would drive him to pursue a career in acting. In 1925, when Montgomery was just 5 years old, his family moved to New York City's Upper East Side. The city's vibrant energy and diverse cultural landscape would have a lasting influence on the young boy. He attended the prestigious Riverside Country Day School, where he excelled academically and developed a strong interest in literature and poetry. As Montgomery navigated his teenage years, he became increasingly drawn to the work of great actors like John Barrymore and Paul Muni, whose nuanced performances would later inspire his own approach to acting. He attended several schools, including the Fessenden School in Newton, Massachusetts, where he began to develop his skills as a performer. In 1933, at the age of 13, Montgomery made his stage debut in a production of As Husbands Go at the Richmond Hill Theater in New York City. This early experience sparked a passion for acting that would drive him to pursue a career in the entertainment industry. The historical context of Montgomery's youth also played a significant role in shaping his character and future path. The Great Depression had a profound impact on American society, and many people were struggling to make ends meet. This environment likely influenced Montgomery's sensitivity and empathy, which would later become hallmarks of his acting style. As he grew older, Montgomery became increasingly aware of the social and economic disparities of the time, and this awareness would inform his approach to his craft. With his family's encouragement and his own innate talent, Montgomery Clift was poised on the brink of a remarkable journey. His unique blend of sensitivity, intelligence, and creative expression was already taking shape, and he was about to embark on a path that would take him from the stages of New York to the silver screen, and ultimately into the hearts of audiences around the world. Montgomery Clift's breakthrough role came in 1948 with the film Red River, directed by Howard Hawks. This classic Western marked a turning point in Clift's career, as he played the role of Matthew Garth, a young cowboy who challenges the authority of his adoptive father, Tom Dunson, played by John Wayne. The film's success was a testament to Clift's talent and charisma on screen, and it paved the way for future roles that would showcase his range as an actor. One such role was in the 1951 film A Place in the Sun, directed by George Stevens. Clift's portrayal of George Eastman, a young man from a poor background who becomes embroiled in a tragic love affair with a wealthy socialite, Angela Vickers, played by Elizabeth Taylor, earned him widespread critical acclaim. His performance was marked by a depth and nuance that captivated audiences, and it solidified his position as a leading man in Hollywood. Clift's collaboration with director George Stevens continued with the 1953 film Shane, a classic Western that explored themes of loyalty, duty, and redemption. Clift played the role of Joe Starrett, a farmer who becomes embroiled in a range war between rival factions. The film's success was due in part to Clift's nuanced performance, which brought depth and complexity to the character. However, it was his iconic performance in the 1953 film From Here to Eternity, directed by Fred Zinnemann, that truly cemented his status as a Hollywood legend. Clift played the role of Private Robert E. Lee Prewitt, a troubled soldier who falls in love with a prostitute, Lorene, played by Donna Reed. The film's exploration of themes such as loyalty, duty, and personal sacrifice resonated deeply with audiences, and Clift's performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Clift's success on screen was not without its challenges, however. He struggled with personal demons, including a troubled relationship with his mother and a deep-seated insecurity about his acting abilities. These struggles often manifested in self-destructive behavior, including heavy drinking and reckless driving. Despite these challenges, Clift continued to push himself as an actor, taking on roles that explored the complexities of the human condition. The historical context of the 1950s also played a significant role in shaping Clift's career. The post-war era was marked by a sense of optimism and possibility, but it was also a time of great social change and upheaval. Clift's films often reflected these tensions, exploring themes such as social class, personal identity, and the search for meaning in a rapidly changing world. As we explore Montgomery Clift's remarkable achievements, it becomes clear that his unique blend of sensitivity, intelligence, and creative expression was not just a product of his talent, but also of his experiences and struggles. His ability to convey vulnerability and emotion on screen was a hallmark of his acting style, and it continues to inspire actors and audiences to this day. The 1960s were a tumultuous time for Montgomery Clift. His struggles with addiction and personal demons intensified, leading to a decline in his physical and mental health. Despite these challenges, he continued to act, taking on roles that allowed him to explore the complexities of the human condition. One such role was in the 1961 film, The Misfits, directed by John Huston and written by Arthur Miller. Clift played the role of Perce Howland, a troubled cowboy who becomes embroiled in a complex web of relationships with a group of misfit characters. Clift's performance in The Misfits was marked by a sense of vulnerability and introspection, as he drew upon his own experiences with addiction and personal struggle. The film was also notable for its exploration of themes such as loneliness, disconnection, and the search for meaning in a rapidly changing world. Clift's collaboration with director John Huston and writer Arthur Miller was a highlight of his career, and it showcased his ability to work with talented directors and writers to create complex and nuanced characters. In addition to his work on The Misfits, Clift also appeared in several other films during the 1960s, including Judgment at Nuremberg and The Defector. These roles allowed him to continue exploring the complexities of the human condition, even as his personal struggles intensified. Despite his declining health, Clift remained committed to his craft, and he continued to push himself as an actor until his untimely death in 1966. Montgomery Clift's legacy as a Hollywood legend continues to inspire actors and audiences to this day. His unique blend of sensitivity, intelligence, and creative expression has influenced generations of actors, from Marlon Brando to Daniel Day-Lewis. His commitment to exploring the complexities of the human condition has also left a lasting impact on the film industry, paving the way for more nuanced and realistic portrayals of characters on screen. As we reflect on Montgomery Clift's life and career, it becomes clear that his struggles with addiction and personal demons were both a source of pain and a catalyst for his creativity. His ability to convey vulnerability and emotion on screen was a hallmark of his acting style, and it continues to inspire actors and audiences to this day. Despite the challenges he faced, Clift remained committed to his craft, and his legacy as a Hollywood legend will continue to endure for generations to come. In the words of Montgomery Clift himself, the only line that really matters is the one that's true to yourself. This quote captures the essence of his approach to acting, which was marked by a commitment to authenticity and honesty. As we conclude our exploration of Montgomery Clift's life and career, it's clear that his legacy will continue to inspire and influence actors and audiences for years to come. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.